Hi, good morning, everybody. I'm Missy Hughes, Secretary and CEO of the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation, and welcome to our live stream to give you some information about what's happening at WEDC and what resources are available. So the main thing I want to talk about today is the We're All In grant. So this is a grant program that's available to small businesses all around Wisconsin, and the application period is open right now. This is a $2,500 grant. There's no strings attached to these dollars, and I need you to apply for this grant because we've got 30,000 grants available, and as of this morning, we had about 19,500 applications in, which means we have over 10,000 grants still available. The application process closes tomorrow night at 11:59 p.m. So you've got 48 hours to get your application in, and it's actually a really straightforward and simple application process. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it today. But I really want you to get your application in, and if you're someone who works with small businesses, if you can please share this information as soon as possible so we can get folks applying for this. I think sometimes small businesses have a tendency to think, oh, I won't get the grant, or oh, it's too much paperwork, I'm not going to bother. Well, the reality is this is a simple, straightforward application process, and the grants are available. And so it would be really incumbent on all of us to get the word out about this. I know there's a lot happening in the universe right now, but this is something that just it takes a few minutes to do, and if you're a small business, you should apply. So let's get into the details about it. I want to remind you about who's eligible for this application. This is an application and a grant that's available for Wisconsin businesses for profit. So you need to be based in Wisconsin, and you need to be a for-profit business. You need to have been in business on January 1st of 2020. So if you started your business in February or March, we've all heard stories about people who started their business just as the pandemic hit. This is available for businesses that were up and running as of January 1st. You have to have less than $1 million in annual gross revenue. So we're going to be able to tell that by your submission of your tax returns, but that gives you a sense of the size of the business that we're looking for, and up to 20 full-time employees. So really, we're trying to target the small businesses in Wisconsin. You can be a sole proprietorship and you can apply for this, or you can have up to 20 full-time employees. And we help you calculate if you have part-time employees and full-time employees, whether or not you qualify. But again, this is for small Wisconsin-based businesses, and it's important that we get those applications in. Now, what do you need to apply? Again, straightforward. You need your 2018 or 2019 tax return. And we provide the ability for you to upload those documents and get them online. So you need your tax return. You need a signed W-9. Now, a W-9 is a form that's available at irs.gov. And you can go right from our application process to grab that W-9. It's really important that it's signed. We've been reviewing, spot checking applications that we've gotten in, and we've seen some where the W-9 is not signed, and we need that to happen there. So make sure that you go through the process of signing it so that your application will be complete. The last thing you need is a letter of support to show that you were up and running and operating in February of 2020. We have to have some accountability for these dollars, and one of those is by having a letter of support. And you can get that letter of support from any number of different organizations within your community, whether it's a chamber or your bank or the local economic development organization. And in fact, the small business development centers, the SBDCs that are located all around the state, are standing by now to help you get your letter of support. And you can go to www.wisconsinsbdc.org to get that letter of support. They're helping everybody online do that. It's pretty straightforward. So I'll say that again, but it's on our website, www.wisconsinsbdc.org. S as in Sam, B as in boy, D as in dog, C as in cat.org, wisconsinsbdc.org. And you can get your letter of support there. So really simple, straightforward process, and we encourage you to jump online and apply. A couple kind of details. You might get an email if we need some additional information or there's a correction. So this is why it's really important. Two things I want to emphasize. It's really important you get right. Your email address on your application, so that if we have questions, we can reach out to you. And make sure that your social security number or your tax ID number matches your tax form. Again, I mentioned we're doing some spot checking, and that's where we're seeing some mistakes. So we just really want to make sure that your application is complete and is accurate. And if we see an inaccuracy, we're going to reach back out to you via email. And if you get an email that says that you need to correct your application, we want you to reapply immediately. Jump on that and get your application back in and corrected so that we can make sure to process it. And if you have any questions, we've actually got live people ready to help you. We had folks over the weekend who were available, and now headed into this week, you can call us. There's an email address you can contact us at our website, or you can contact us directly. I'm going to give you the phone number, 608-210-6700. Again, that's 608-210-6700, or you can find all this information at our website, which is WEDC.org. And I'm not going to do the letters for that because I can't think of what W stands for. So just really important that you get your email right, you get your tax ID and your social security number right. We're seeing some doubling up of downloaded of documents, so make sure that you take a few minutes just to upload each of the documents that you need and work through that process. And again, if you have any questions, you can call us or you can email us, and we'll get you the information. That is crooked. What else do you need to know? So we're going to be processing these applications in the coming days. We hope to start distributing dollars by the end of June. That's why, we just have this. We want to get our applications in so we can start processing them. And then we should be able to get you an email to let you know whether or not your application was accepted. And if we have any other information by the end of June, beginning of July. You can receive the grant dollars once you've been awarded the grant, either through a bank transfer or by a check. The bank transfer will happen within just a couple days of the acceptance of the grant. A check's going to take 7 to 10 days. So obviously, if we can arrange a bank transfer, that's preferable for everybody. And you'll get a confirmation email that shows that your application has been successfully submitted to WEDC. And so look for that email. It might accidentally go to your spam folder. It's from no reply at salesforce.com. So that's who the email will come from, and it'll confirm that your application has been submitted. And again, that might go to your spam folder, so you should check that out. So we're really excited to be able to provide this to small businesses around Wisconsin, but we want to get the word out. We want to share this information. So it's really important that either you apply or, if you know someone who has a small business, or if you work with folks who have small businesses, please get the word out. I was standing at the hardware store this weekend and saw a couple people who I know own small businesses and shared with them the website. Just the more and more we can get the word out would be really helpful. So thank you for sharing that, and thank you for applying. As far as other stuff that's going on at WEDC, we continue to be really excited about our Main Street Online website. So that is mainstreetwi.com, and this is 230 businesses around the state that have online opportunities, so you can go shopping online. So I invite you to go and check that out. And that would be mainstreetwisconsin.com. So it's mainstreetwi.com. And we've been able to bring these businesses together, and I just keep plugging it. So I'm so excited about it, and I think it's a great way to be able to shop local all around the state and support those small businesses that have gone the extra mile and created an online presence. So let's celebrate that and thank them for that work. So that's what I have for you today. I'm not going to take too long because I want you to take the time to apply for the We're All In grant or get the word out about it. So I want to thank you again for sharing the information. And here we go. Let's get those applications in. All right, everybody, take care. Thank you so much.